Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from August the 17th. So yeah, from Buffalo, New York, and honestly, this might be my new favorite Raw of the year, low-key. I don't know. What was the last one? There was another one that came up like around, it was not long ago either. It was kind of recent. That was my favorite Raw of the year. No, it's this one now. So yeah, we're gonna be going over all the matches and segments. I'm gonna rank them and I'm gonna give the full show a rating at the end of the video. So yeah, let's start off here. I have not eaten a single piece of food in 48 hours. So yeah, I'm fasting, but I didn't even mean to be fasting. I'm just not hungry. I don't know why. I'm fat as hell. I don't know why I'm not hungry. I need to take care of that, but all right. So I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry now. I'm starting to feel it. So yeah, I gotta finish this video up before I die of blood sugar or low blood sugar. I don't know, but we're gonna be starting off with Stephanie Becerra and Liv Morgan's promo segment. It was a weirdly choreographed segment. Like Stephanie came out saying, "Oh, I want to fight you, Liv, right here, right now." Impromptu match and all that, and Liv came out. She cut an interesting promo. I'll say that. Like not the greatest thing. No, honestly, I don't know. She's openly admitting that she doesn't care about wrestling and the people who came before her. But that's such a weird promo to say. Like, she should just be a bitch, not just deform the name of the Women's World Championship, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, Liv is really good at pissing people off. Like, I get pissed off with Liv Morgan's promos, but that's because she's so good at it. But there's a line between good heel work and just saying dumb shit, honestly. And yeah, just her devaluing the Women's World Championship. It just, I don't feel like that's a good heel thing to say, honestly. Yeah, but they're creative. They should have better things to say for Liv. And then there was a weirdly choreographed brawl, and then Becky came out. And then it fueled the tension between her and Stephanie. And then the Judgment Day took advantage of that tension, and they stood tall. So that was an interesting first segment. I didn't hate it, but I don't know. The hecklers, by the way, they were funny here. Liv was saying, I forgot what she was saying, but there's like, you can hear the crowd like visibly saying, or her music sucks, and there was another one-liner that I forgot about, but it's funny. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, but yeah, let's move on. Next up was JD McDonough versus Javon Evans, kind of a interesting, not interesting, but match made like last minute, I would assume. Kayfabe like it was last minute. But Jada McKinnon versus Javon Evans, it was a good, fun match. Actually, no, it was impromptu. It was made during commercial break. But this match was pretty fun, I'll say that. I'm going to give it a 3.7 out of 5. JD and Javon's wrestling styles, I've always wanted to see them fight each other. And they did. It wasn't a disappointing match. It was pretty fun, in my opinion. I recommend you rewatch this one. So, yeah. I'm going to give it a 3.7 out of 5. So, let's move on. Oh, yeah, by the way, Big Cass attacked Javon Evans once again after the first match concluded. Dominic kind of piled in as well towards the end of that. Because, like, Big Cass laid in his attack. Then Javon was like, no, I'm not done yet. And then, yeah, Dominic kind of lays in one hit, and then Big Cass takes advantage, knocks him out, and that was it there. So I'm assuming we get this match at some point, maybe like in 2 weeks, maybe Sunday night's main event. I almost said Saturday, but we'll see what happens there. Honestly, I don't hate this feud. I don't hate it. It's a good mid-card feud. Big Cass already trying to look like the scariest guy out there by picking on the most popular guy in the mid-card, Javon Evans. So not really surprising there. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm okay with it. So let's move on. Okay, next up was Rey Fenix versus El Fiscal. This was my introduction to El Fiscal because I don't watch much AAA, but this is, yeah, he also made his Raw WWE debut. Rey Fenix made his Raw debut. So that's pretty cool to see there. This was a pretty fun match in my opinion. I also recommend you rewatch this one. This was pretty fun. But Rey Fenix got the win. He advanced to the semifinals of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. That's a tongue twister. This is my second time filming this. Okay. He advanced to the semifinals of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament, where he is going to face either Dragon Lee or El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. So, yeah, I'm not going to attempt to say that in a Mexican accent, because I have a terrible Mexican accent. So, yeah, let's move on. I'm going to give this a 3.7 out of 5. So, yeah, this was a pretty fun match. I recommend you check this one out, too. Next up was Sol Ruca versus Lyra Valkyria. Now, this match was good, I'll say that, but I don't like how they made Lyra lose this one. Like, a month ago, it was actually exactly a month ago today. Lyra beat the shit out of Bayley, basically ran her out of WWE. But yeah, she destroyed her, and that's it. Like, it kind of solidified Lyra as this kind of this threat in the mid-card. But now she's losing cleanly to Sol Ruca, and she's kind of looking stupid as well. Like, heels kind of look stupid during matches. I don't want Lyra to look like that. I want her to be this kind of smart-ass heel. But okay, I mean, if she's winning Money in the Bank in October, then I'm okay with all of this. But if she's not, and I'm really concerned that she's not, if she's not winning Money in the Bank, then I don't know what they're trying to do with her character. The match was good, I'll say that. Once again, I recommend you check this one out. This is pretty good as well. I'm gonna go to 3.5 out of 5, but I'm just some questions for Lyra's character, honestly. So, but like I said, if she's winning Money in the Bank, then none of this needs to be revisited. So let's move on. Okay, this is my third time filming this clip because these dogs are making weird noises behind me. I'm hoping it doesn't be an issue in this clip. All right, next up was the segment between Braun Breaker and Oba Femi. This one, I thought it was good. That's what I'll say there. I thought it was good. Braun called out Oba, out came Paul, and he's kind of hyping up this match between Oba and Braun. Basically saying it's much bigger. It's more. It should be on a bigger show than Monday Night Raw, and that pissed off the Buffalo crowd. Out comes Oba, and he. This is the only thing the segment will be remembered for, is Oba doing his masterclass impression of Braun Breaker, and I was dying. I don't stream anymore because my account's gone, but I was dying while watching the show. Like I was just laughing my ass off. I have no idea how Braun Breaker did not break character right there. It was genuinely the most hilarious thing ever. It was spot on too, but yeah. I'm just gonna get to the point. Match was made official for Sunday night's main event in Atlanta, so that's pretty cool there. I'm gonna give it a 3.4 out of 5. I thought it was good. It did its job, so let's move on. Next up was Dragon Lee versus the son of Dr. Wagner Jr., because I'm not going to try and say that anymore because I suck at pronouncing it. But the match was great. It was a great match. I thought this was going to be the match of the night before the Ray match happened, but no, this one was generally super fun. A lot of crazy spots and moves. Dragon Lee was played as the ultimate babyface because people were booing Dr. Wagner Jr. because he's the third. But yeah, generally a very fun match in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Dragon Lee ends up winning, and he's going to face Ray Phoenix next week, so that's awesome. That's going to be an amazing match. But props to Dr. Wagner Jr. because he did amazing in this match as well. I've seen him before. I've seen him at Worlds Collide, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, 4 out of 5. It was a generally fun match. Once again, I recommend you check that one out too because it was a lot of fun for me. So yeah, let's move on to the main event match, which I have a lot of fun things to say about that. Not the main event segment, but the main event match was the Intercontinental Championship between Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable. And Rey Mysterio is 51 years old, and he's wrestling like he's 20 fucking 5. This match was glorious. One of my favorite TV matches of the entire year. Because, dude, they were, like, going at it. I am props to Netflix, by the way, because I don't have the international Netflix. But they let this match go commercial free, and it was so much fun, dude. It was honestly non-stop action, very fast-paced as well. And with Ray's age, I was worried about him because, like, damn, how is he doing this at 51 years old? But damn, man, Chad Gable's wrestling ability to make great matches with anybody. Oh, chef's kiss, 5 stars in this match, honestly. Insanely perfect match. This one, if you're going to check out a match, if you only have time for one match, check out this one, please. It was so much fun, in my opinion. If I ever start dating someone and I want to make them a wrestling fan, I am showing them this match. Granted, I'm never going to date anyone, but dude, that match, I'm going to rewatch it for a while because it was genuinely super fun. 5 out of 5. That's it. So, yeah. Props to both Chad and Ray, like I said. I keep reiterating at that, but props to both of them. They made magic here. So, yeah, 13 minutes of heaven was made. So, let's move on. And the main event was the Bloodline segment, which honestly, I haven't felt this hyped up over a Bloodline segment in so long. Like the Bloodline, yeah, they have their good stuff and all that this year, but I genuinely thought nothing would take us back to what we had in 2023 and 24. But this one did, honestly. I was really enjoying this one. So many talking points. First of all, Jacob's impending turn, now that it's starting to be teased. The point is, Roman Reigns gave the Usos black Ulafalas, and Jacob was just pissed off at that because, yeah, I mean, yeah, he was just pissed off because they're getting more treatment than he is. And then, yeah, they're trying to annoy Solo Sikoa. Actually, they laid out Solo Sikoa before Roman gave the Usos the Ulafalas. And, yeah, basically, also as well, I felt like this was a heel turn for Roman Reigns because this is the first time in a while he's kind of belittled the crowd, in my opinion. Because, like, Solo came out, and he's like, oh, yeah, you guys just don't know what you're doing. Or he called out the crowd for cheering on Solo, and then Roman just playing this heel. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care about the crowd. He doesn't care about anybody. He kind of greedy. Or not greedy, just selfish, in my opinion. And, yeah, they pile on Solo. And then out comes LA Knight. And then it kind of gave me flashbacks on that 2023 Royal Rumble ending where Sami Zayn is like forced to turn on Kevin Owens, but he turns on Roman Reigns. Like I kind of felt like that right here, except Solo wasn't in the Bloodline for that long. He was only in for like a week. But yeah, he's gonna give LA Knight the spike. He gives it to Roman, and the loudest pop ever happens. And yeah, the Usos are just like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then Solo just lays them both out, and then Jacob just doesn't do anything because he's pissed off. And like, yeah, just a lot to pack into your mind, but it was still very well done. Like I said, I haven't felt this hyped over a segment with the Bloodline since like 2023, 2024. It was very well done in my opinion. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah. Well, and now Solo Sikoa, he is probably the biggest babyface on Raw right now, which is insane to say. Imagine telling someone in 2024 that Solo Sikoa would be the biggest bloodline or the biggest babyface on Raw right now. Like they would not believe you because he wasn't over. Like nobody really liked him because he was on that serious, like all quiet, hunched over arc. But now he's super funny. He's super likable, and now he just did the craziest thing ever, which is destroy the bloodline. So yeah, and he's still top with LA Knight. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was very, very well done. I loved it a lot. So yeah. That's gonna do it here though. So let me rank the matches. This clip is taking almost 3 minutes because of how much I have to yap about it. So yeah, but every match. Okay, this is the first time in a while where I've said every single match on the show is rewatch worthy. Like not every match on every show has to be like it's like every show has that one dud match. All right, there's that there. But this match, like genuinely everything hit. With the segments too, everything clicked. And yeah, I have not seen the level of in-ring quality like this in such a long time. I'm like genuinely happy with this Raw. I'm gonna give it. I re-rated it like twice. I'm gonna give it a 4.3 out of 5. Like that was genuinely a super fun episode to watch. My favorite Raw of the year. So yeah, it's pretty cool there. But that's gonna be it for this one. Everybody, thank you for watching, and that's about it. I gotta go eat now because I am now my head's starting to hurt. My sugar's dropping by the moment. So goodbye.